Hi all, and welcome to another edition of Daniel and Messenger's webisodes. In this edition, I will be discussing my current market trade in cryptocurrencies. Now, a disclaimer before I go into any of this is, I'm not actively telling you to make trades. I'm simply telling you what I have done, so that maybe you can use it as advice to make your own trades. Now, what I like to do is, in pre-market time, that I consider pre-market time for cryptocurrencies, between about 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Central Time, there happen to be weird anomalies in this trading platform that occur. Not the platform I trade, but I just mean this entire cryptocurrency platform. Now, the first thing that jumps out at me in this is, if you notice this bowl shape develop here. Now, I didn't notice that until somebody pointed it out to me. And that happened much previously in time than when I usually like to estimate in that pre-market time frame. This happened much before that. And the real interesting thing is, if you notice, the low right before this bowl develops is the same exact low that develops right after. And from that point on, the trend completely changes. This hourly trend has completely changed from being a consolidating, a bearish retracement into a bullish outbreak, as I would call it. Because if you notice this random spike, and that's right around the time that I tell you that these trade anomalies occur, that are major indicators of things to happen within the following day or even following week. Somebody here knew something. Somebody knew something there. You see that huge spike on this graph, the biggest one, and the volume spike? And notice that there is almost zero price fluctuation there, and yet that amount of volume occurred. So somebody just wanted to act silently but still get into something. Indicators like that are very, very strong in determining where this thing's gonna head. Now, I'm gonna pull up another chart here, and in this one, we have quite a volume spike in the past 2 days compared to this trading of Zetacoin in the whole week. There isn't very much trading at all going on here. There's not much price fluctuation. Well, actually, that's debatable. But from my standpoint, there's not much fluctuation going on in this time frame of December 2nd till December 7th. Now, if you remember me saying in my previous videos, the way you trade cryptocurrencies is off these bottoms and determining where they are on daily, monthly, weekly, yearly charts of moving averages. Here, I believe we have bottomed out. We have completely bottomed out in Zetacoin. And after this bottom happens, look what happens. This giant spike in volume occurs. Now, that's not just speculation. There's actual news coming out about Zetacoin and other many cryptocurrencies that are going to be now traded on major platforms around the world, and Zetacoin being one of them. And when that was released, the placement on top 50 cryptocurrency market caps, Zeta was at, I believe, close to 40th, and now it's all the way in the top 15. That's saying something right there. Another thing I like about this stock, this cryptocurrency, is that it is very, very, very solid in the fact that it's not volatile compared to other cryptocurrencies. You look at the retracements, and when the giant spike, I call it the spike. You know, when all these major or these minor cryptocurrencies just got found out about, all the information got released because the amount of money that was made on the giant spike of December 1st. When that happened, it immediately just shut back down Zetacoin. It just went back down to a terrible, terrible price from a investor's perspective. But at the same time, it didn't fluctuate either. It literally hit its high and then just jumped down. It just shot right back down and stayed down there. This is a very, very conservative observation. Conservative from the people that are invested in this company right now. They're not looking to turn this into a pump and dumper at all. And the reason I say that is further exclamated in how steadily of a retracement it is now having as we speak. The retracement occurred, and now the counter retracement, where it's now further continuing its original trend of becoming a bullish trend. And right now I have it as a buy, as of breaking out from 0.00005. That right there to me was the breakout point. That is the bottoming. It will not look back. I've already made some very nice gains on it, and I'm looking to continue those gains. I think that Zetacoin has a very, very strong fundamental philosophy surrounding it. If you look into the marketing of it and how well it's being developed, it has very great advertisement potential. I mean, if you go on one thing I do, a big tip for me to you on, discovering the legitimate to the illegitimate cryptocurrencies, is searching on Facebook each individual cryptocurrency and see how well of a social networking progression it had since they've broken out. Has it changed at all? Is there any progression? Is it digressing? Are the likes going up? Are they going down? Are they staying the same? Now compare those to the numbers of the actual trading going on with it, is how you really can understand what that cryptocurrency represents. Is it a pump and dumper? Is it a speculative market? Or is it an investor's market? Or is it a combination of the three, which in the most part, most of these are hybrids of all those three, but diversifying the differences is truly how you're going to outweigh the good and the bad cryptocurrencies.